Tippecanoe County is being sued by the American Civil Liberties Union of Indiana.
Yeah, the lawsuit accuses the county of violating the free speech rights of a pro-marijuana group. News 18's Cameron Harden joins us now with a look at why the suit was filed and what both sides are doing about it. Cameron?
Yeah, remember Higher Society? They were the group that rallied at the Tippecanoe County Courthouse last month to legalize marijuana. The group has since been denied access to the courthouse for future rallies, but the county says it's following a policy that has been put in place since the 1990s.
I do feel that there is a First Amendment problem here.
That's according to ACLU legal director Ken Falk. He was approached by Higher Society to take action for the group no longer being allowed to rally on Tippecanoe County's courthouse grounds.
There have been a number of groups that have been allowed access, but Higher Society did have a rally more than a month ago, and they want to come back, and they've been told they're not allowed to do so at this point.
According to County Commissioner Dave Byers, the group wasn't actually allowed the first time because of county policy.
Were they welcomed? No. Did we chase them off? No. So I think that's the easiest way. We just let them do what they did, and then we'll correct it the second time. And that's, I think, really what's happening now.
The event was never approved, and according to Byers, the county has had a policy in place since the 1990s and a Supreme Court ruling that backs up the county's position.
An event can happen on the courthouse as long as it's sponsored by a department head and that department head is willing to sponsor it. Right now, through this group, they have zero sponsorship. No department head or commissioner has agreed to sponsor them.
Byers says this has nothing to do with Higher Society specifically, but that all groups are required to follow the policy. The ACLU cited public events that have been held on Tippecanoe County's courthouse grounds, such as Planned Parenthood and Mothers Against Gun Violence. But according to Byers, unlike the Planned Parenthood rally, the Mothers Against Gun Violence group showed up without a sponsorship from the county, so they were asked to leave the courthouse grounds.
We as commissioners have briefly talked to each other that maybe we need to change the policy even more and make it 100% no on everything, which might mean Round the Fountain may have to find a different spot.
Byers says the rules are to protect the courthouse.
This community has spent millions to protect that building, and that's kind of what our responsibility is, to try and continue to protect that building and those grounds.
Now, both the ACLU and Tippecanoe County are now waiting on their attorneys for the next step in the lawsuit. Cameron Harden, News 18.